Have you ever clocked off at the end of the day and wondered if you were actually spending your time where it needed to go? Well, if your number one priority is sales and you're a services-based business, this story might resonate with you. I had a conversation with a gentleman who runs a video agency recently, and I talked to him about my sales process and how I know that I'm spending the right amount of time in the right areas. And most days I have about an hour or so allocated to sales. And this is where the beauty of having a sales CRM is absolutely critical for every business, because how I start the day is I go into my tasks that are inside of my sales CRM. Now, my tasks are based on two things. One is new inquiries that have come in from the website, which automatically creates a task in my sales CRM along with an opportunity in the deals pipeline, but there's a task there for me to call them ASAP. And then I also have all of my tasks for upcoming follow-ups. So if I speak to someone and they say, this is perfect, however, the timing isn't right, can we touch base again in 3 weeks? I'll go and create a task and then it'll be there waiting for me. I'll also get an email notification just in case, but I always start with tasks. And then I go into my sales pipeline. For those who don't know, it's basically what are each stages in your sales process, and then you have these little cards underneath each that are the name of a deal or an opportunity, which could be, the company name and the service that they're interested in. But the point is, at any given time, I can go straight into my sales CRM. And if I need sales in my business, what I'll normally do is I'll start from the sales pipeline stage that is closest to closing, which is normally people who I've presented to, but they haven't made a decision yet. And so I should have follow-up tasks there to call those people. No one's perfect. Sometimes I won't have a task, but I'll always go in and make sure that every single one has a task, and I will follow up with everyone that I need to. Now, it's not as simple as that, because sometimes you're left there thinking, well, there isn't enough people in my sales pipeline. So then what I do is I have a goal for myself, and I have a spreadsheet that I fill out literally every time I have a sales chat with someone. Now, I calculated that if I do 12 sales chats, which is just 12 communications, that could be a LinkedIn message, it could be a follow-up, it could be a conversation with a strategic partner. If I do 12 of those per week, I'll end up with 4 new clients per month. So I know that I need to be hitting this KPI of 12 sales chats, and that pushes me outside of my comfort zone, but it also gives me clarity and a lot of satisfaction knowing that I'm doing exactly what I need to do, and it's the most effective thing for sales. So if you don't have a sales CRM, and sometimes you feel like you're finishing up a day and you're not sure if you've been spending the time to generate sales in the right ways, this is a process that's really helped me get out of some sticky situations in the past.